With my new ThiEYE i30 action camera, even the sky is not really the limit. And here we are opening up the box from Amazon, packed well as normal, and the camera is in a nice retail case there, which is wrapped in bubble wrap to keep it nice and clean. So we just get the bubble wrap off. I might actually be giving this to my son as a birthday present, so I don't want to get damaging it. Here we are, opening it up. Of course, I might decide to keep it for myself. It does look rather nice. It's in a nice retail case like the GoPro. The camera's mounted on a plastic base on one of its little mount shoes. You can actually use the camera sitting on that base if you want to. Say you want something to stand it on in a restaurant or something, to take a group photo. That's quite suitable. Gently open the bottom of the box because I want to get the stuff out without damaging it. There we are. Oh, I didn't need to open the bottom in the first place. Could just have pulled it out. So that's all looking quite good, and we're just going to open the box up and see what's inside. There we go. Quick start guide, that could be quite useful, and everything else comes out in a big rush like that. We'll have a look at them in a still photograph on the table. So here we are then, from left to right. First of all, you get a drawstring bag. Then from the top to the bottom you get two right angle mounts which you can use to put the camera on the other bases. There's the camera itself, the charging lead, there's the camera case, the quick start guide, lens cleaning cloth, and then you get two sticky bases and two spare sticky pads for them, a ventilated back which you can use on the case if you want to get sound a bit better, and finally a mount for a tripod. Now let's use the camera with some of the bits I already have. None of these mounts I'm showing you came with the camera, but the camera is compatible with them. Now let's have a look at this camera with some other accessories which I've got from previous cameras. First of all, we put the slidey shoe back on it so that we can put it into a standard GoPro mount. And now we'll have a quick look at my canoeing helmet, which has got a mount already stuck on it. This isn't a flat one like the ones that come with this camera, it's a curved one, and there you are, all ready to film from the helmet. And here we are, this is a head strap. This particular one you screw the camera case onto straight off. Quite a lot of them you actually need the little slidey shoe. So we just screw the camera onto the head mount. Lining the screw up can be a bit fiddly, but once you get them lined up they go in nice and easily. If they really are tight, it probably means you haven't got them in the right place. So there we are, all ready to film from the head without the helmet. Might want to use that for a variety of uses. You can also get a chest mount that works much the same way, which is quite good for snorkeling. And here we are, we're just going to put the tripod adapter onto the bottom of the camera case now. So just put that on, put the screw in again. A little bit fiddly, but as I say, once you get them to line up, they're reasonably easy. And here is a selfie stick. So the selfie stick's got a tripod screw on the bottom of it. You can obviously use the selfie stick as a monopod or as a selfie stick. There we are, just filming myself on the selfie stick. Jolly good. Take it off again. And let's have a look at something else. There's a tripod. You might want to use the camera on a tripod rather than on the little plastic base it comes with. Slightly better for taking still photographs. You can obviously carry a tripod in the bag with you. These ones are very cheap. You can buy them from any supermarket. They're £2 or £3, or you can get them from Amazon, of course, as well. Take the tripod mount off again, and we will have a look at a little wrist. We'll have a look at a handlebar mount. This is a standard handlebar mount that I got with one of my other kits. The camera just sits straight on top like that, and again you put the screw in, and this one is set up for straight handlebars. If you've got handlebars that are swept back, you might not want the second right angle bit. You might want the camera at right angles to the angle of the base. So there we go. And now I'm just showing you the camera connected to the phone so that you can see that I'm using it with the phone. Okay, so a couple more mounts I'm just going to show you. This one is a wrist strap. You can also use it to strap the camera onto something like the armrest of a wheelchair. I've used it with my wheelchair from time to time. Here we are, it's on the wrist strap. I haven't bothered to put the screw in, but you can see it's quite nice and firm there, no problem at all. Now we'll have a look at it with the dashboard mount from a car. Just going to put the shoe back on it so I can slide it into the dashboard mount. The camera does have a car recording mode, and in a car recording mode it will loop the tape continuously, and it will also stop if the car jerks suddenly like it would in an accident, and save the last bit of recording you've done, so you can use that as evidence for your insurance company. There's an image invert mode which you'll also need to use. These are all quite easy to find in the camera menu. Now finally, here's a little bit of filming I did when I was riding round to a friend's house and back on Sunday on my tricycle. I've speeded this up as well because you don't really need to see it at proper speed. But as you can see, it's quite nice and steady. It films reasonably well. The results you get will depend on the brightness of the day. This is a very dull, overcast day. It was raining and cloudy and so on. But even so, the image is pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. It's a good camera, and I look forward to getting some excellent results with it when we take it out paddling. In the meantime, if you're thinking of buying a camera, this is certainly a good one to consider, and I'm sure you will enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed playing with this particular demo one.